Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri for Game 3 of the William V. Gordon Holiday Classic.
Our matchup is going to be the Midway Lady Vikings and the Lady Tigers of Kingsville. A 4-5 matchup. These games are usually pretty entertaining. You usually get two like-minded teams or two teams that are very similar in talent level as they're in that 4-5 matchup. So a lot of times you will have a very entertaining game, and we look forward to having another entertaining game. First two games were 8-1 games, and those went pretty much as expected. The 1 seeds dominating the 8 seeds in those first two games. It took KC a little bit to get going in their first game, but were able to pull away in the second half and win by 30+. And then Kingsville dominated from start to finish against Miami, leading 34-5 after one, never looked back, and cruised to a victory. So we will see how it rolls out here tonight and see how things go as the the Lady Vikings and the Lady Tigers set to do battle. Braxton will be in here in a few minutes. He's chomping on some Twizzlers right now and getting ready to be my statistician and color commentator. 6 more games to call today. Only 5 for me because I've got to go coach the last game. But nevertheless, still, always this first day is always long as we broadcast every single one of the games. The rest of the tournament, the first 4 games of the day, will be live streamed video. They will have the commercials, of course, and our sponsors on those, but they will not have audio with them. And then we will also have the last 4 games, audio and video, as those will be on the championship side of the bracket. And we will do the same thing on Friday as well. First 4 games will not be broadcast. The last 4 will, as we will broadcast all third and first place games with audio and video. The consolation side, the consolation championship, and the 7th place games will not be audio and video. They will just be video only. So that's what we've got coming your way here in just the next 3 days. So Kingsville has, if I was looking on their roster, 11 on the roster. They've only got 7 girls here, so not sure why that happened or if they just had some girls. You know, I know a couple of years ago we played Sheldon, and I remember the Sheldon coach telling me we were talking about it, and he said that he had 2 or 3 of his starters were gone. They were on vacation in Colorado, which this is a time, 2 weeks off. Some families, that's the time they always take their vacations, and I understand that a little bit. Obviously, everybody's a little different. I think we would probably schedule our vacations around our kids' sports because that's just kind of what the Grammars do, but nevertheless, everybody is a little bit different. Coach Well was not real happy that he lost his starters for that one. We actually beat them in the 7th place game that Friday. But that's what happens sometimes over the holidays. I know KC Lutheran had struggled as well. I'm going to let the PA announcer announce these. I'm going to turn Braxton's mic down, and we will be back in just a second.
All right, let's see the visitors on the scoreboard on the Midway Lady Vikings. First up for the Lady Vikings is sophomore number 4, Addison Lewis. A sophomore
Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri, the third game of the William D. Gordon Holiday Classic.
It'll be the Lady Vikings and the Lady Tigers of Kingsville set to do battle here. Pardon Braxton and I as we cough in your ear. We're trying not to. It'll be Dean jumping it up at midcourt against Merkin as we get set to do a battle. Here we go, and it'll be controlled in the backcourt. It was won by Merkin, but chased down by by Midway, and quickly in there for two is Dakota Dean, the freshman, and it is 2-0. So 2-0 the score. Back the other way they go with it. Has it off now for Merkin. Merkin over to Collins. It's Hannah Collins back top of the key. She goes for Stout. Stout dribble drives. Now kicks off on the wing. Merkin going to go to the line for a pair there. She was fouled inside.
Foul on Kennedy Stewart. That is her first of the game. First team foul.
First one no good, and one more to go for Merkin. Second one is good. It's 2-1. As Lacey Collins goes Kingsville Lady Tigers. Dean within the backcourt, ahead to Dean. Across the timeline they go with it. That is Aubrey. Now a putback is good by McCouston, and it is 4-1. Back the other way they go. McCouston cuts her off, and a travel called on Schoenberger. As it goes back the other way. So going to get it ahead. Good job. They get it right to the middle, and then Collins ties up McCouston. And it'll be back to Kingsville. So 4-1 early on in this one. Lacey Collins with it. Gets it off to Schoenberger into the corner for Hannah. Back top of the key for Stout. Stout going to dribble into the corner. Doesn't like what she sees. Back out for Hannah. Hannah's got it. Goes up top of the key for Merkin. Merkin going to dribble drive. Puts it up. No. A rebound by Aubrey Dean. She gets it ahead to Dakota in the corner. Back to Aubrey. Thought about a three and goes top of the key with it for Lewis. Lewis dribbles over to the left side wing. Back to the right side wing. Dean into the corner for Dakota. Back up front they go. All right, on the wing for Lewis. Back to Aubrey. Now to the free throw line, McCouston. Into the corner for Dean. Dean tries to get rid of it. Now kicks it back out to Lewis. Being patient is Midway. The three no good. Rebound by Lewis on the backside. Gets it back out front. Spin it around. And off on the wing now.
Super good ball movement by the Vikings.
Being patient with the ball and trying to find the good open shot. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call that on Hannah Collins, I believe. They do get Collins for the foul there.
Foul on Hannah Collins, her first of the game, first team.
Long three, no good. Kick it out. Elbow jumper, no. Rebound inside. Fought for. Picked up by Lewis and Midway. So Midway with several opportunities here. Turnaround by McCouston. Good. She's got 4, and it's 6-1. And Kingsville going to call a timeout.
Full timeout?
We'll take a timeout as well. 6-1 our score.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrisonville and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
Come back to Drexel, Missouri. Our third game of the William D. Gordon Holiday Classic. It'll be Kingsville's ball. The Lady Vikings up 6-1 with 5:22 left.
Kingsville coach called timeout, wanted to talk things over, make sure everything was going smoothly. We'll see how that goes. They get it right inside to Hannah Collins, and she is blocked by McCouston, and it's going to go back the other way. Into the corner they go with it. Dean kicks it out top. Lewis into the corner. Now back up front they go. Dakota Dean with it into the corner for McCouston. Back to Dean. Now up to Aubrey. Aubrey back to Dakota. Dakota drives no good. Gets the rebound. Kicks it to McCouston outside. 3-ball on the way for Aubrey. No good. And the putback is good by Dakota. And it's 8-1. Kingsville down to Midway.
Dakota's got 4 points early in this game.
Stout is fouled on the way to the basket by Stewart.
Call that on Addison Lewis.
Burks
That's
check.
her first, team
Burks
second.
And Whitecraft check in. Get it into Collins. And Hannah hands off to Lacey. Lacey cannot knock it down. Rebound in the back corner by Dakota to McCouston to Aubrey. Aubrey's got it. Now off on the wing for Whitecraft. Over to Dean. And Dakota Dean knocks it down, and it's 10-1 just like that for Midway.
Dakota's got 6. The freshman's got 6 already.
Get it outside, off for Merkin. Merkin will fire, no good. Rebound is good by Collins, though. Gets her on the board, and it makes it 10-3 as Lacey Collins knocks in her first bucket of the game. Into the corner they go. Whitecraft back off for Dean. Aubrey fires, no good. Out of bounds. Stays with Midway.
That basket was good by McCouston.
Thank you, Braxton, for covering me there. 12-3. Get it off for Hannah Collins. She dribbles it, dumps it off for Lacey. Lacey out of the wing. Throws up a 3, no good. Rebound inside by Schoenberger. Jumper by Hannah Collins, no good. Rebound and a scrum for it. Dakota Dean comes out of there with the freshman. She's just going to take it all the way to the hoop, no good. Short arms that one. Picked up, going to go back the other way. Out of bounds. 2:37 to go here in the first quarter. 12-3 our score.
Be Kingsville's ball out of the inbound. Ooh. My opinion, I think that was off of Schrumberger. It was a close call.
Schoenberger they don't call it off her though. They keep it with Midway. Call Burks with the foul there.
Foul on Hannah Burks. That is her first of the game. Third team foul.
Ball out front. Kick it underneath. Merkin for 2. 12-5 the score. Merkin with her first bucket. That's her third
Yes.
point.
Yes, 3 points on the night. On the day.
Dakota Dean into the corner with it. Whitecraft dribbles in, kicks that out. Up top of the key for, sorry, that was McCouston, swung it over. The three was no good. That one rattles in, rattles out for Aubrey Dean, and it goes back the other way. There's a foul on the shot. Stout going to go to the free throw line.
That foul is on Aubrey Dean. That is her first, fourth team foul.
Stout's free throw is good. One more to go.
No. Second free throw is good by Stout.
And it's back to a 5-point game, 12-7. To Lewis, back out front for Aubrey, over to Whitecraft into the corner. Back free throw line, Lewis, no good. Rebound inside is Burks, no good. And it'll go back the other way. Up to Stout from Collins. Stout drives, no. And gonna stay with Kingsville.
Merkin to inbound it.
Get it out to Collins. She'll fire a long three, no good. Rebound gonna go back the other way. Aubrey Dean with it. It's it over for Whitecraft. Into the corner for Lewis, who fires a three, no good. Aubrey with the rebound on the backside. And she'll fire up a 12-footer, good. Aubrey Dean for two, her first bucket of the game, and it's 14-7. Get the ball off on the wing. Jumper by Collins, no good. It's going to go back the other way. Whitecraft with it. Volleyball line on the right side into the right corner. They go with it. Now to the free throw line. Lewis jumper, good. Glasson, good. Lewis for two. It's back to a 9-point lead, 16-7. Collins into the corner for Lacey from Hannah, no good. And it's going to go back the other way. Whitecraft with it. She fires short. And we go to the end of the first. 16-7 the score. We'll be back after this.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville. Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri. Start of the second quarter in the third game here in the William D. Gordon Holiday Classic.
And we are back for second quarter action. 16-5 is our score. See if Kingsville can get back into it. Ball knocked out of bounds. (16-7) the score. Get it in. McCouston knocks it in for 2. Make it 8 for her. And 18-7 lead for
And the foul is on Addison Lewis. That is her second foul, first team foul.
And Merkin's free throw is good. Makes it a 10-point game, 18-8. Tie up after the missed free throw. Going to stay with Kingsville.
The 5-seed Midway Lady Vikings up by 10.
And here we go.
Looks like she got away with travel there.
Inside they go, no good. Put back is good. Is that McCouston again?
McCouston. 10 points.
20-8 the score. Off. Okay, she corrected herself. Braxton had the same look I did. We looked at each other like, but she corrected herself, and it is Midway ball. They get it into the corner. Elbow jumper by Dean is no good. It'll stay with Midway here. Try to get the ball in. They get it in the corner for Dakota Dean. No. Rebound inside. And it'll stay with Midway. Probably could have called travel on that too, but they do not. Try to get it in. They get it in. And Dakota Dean will fire a 3. A little bit short. McCouston with the rebound. Jumper no good. Rebound. The jumper from Whitecraft, no good. Rebound to Collins, and Lacey Collins has got it. She's going to dribble it up and put it in for 2. Lacey Collins has got 4, and it's 22-10. Kingsville can get her going. That will help them get back in this game. McCouston partially blocked. Can go back the other way with it. And a jump ball.
Going to be Kingsville ball.
So back-to-back jump balls, and now Kingsville with it. So next jump ball will go to so get it off. Jumper by Stout, no good. That one is good. The bucket was good by Collins, and she's got an and-one opportunity. Bucket is the free throw no good. Going to go back the other way. Dakota Dean loses the handle, kicks it off for Aubrey, who misses that 3. Aubrey's got it. Fights it. Corner Dakota, no. Rebound Aubrey, and she makes it in for 2. So Aubrey and Dakota looking like probably they play in the backyard if they're sisters as they bounce it back and forth, and it's 22-12 as Aubrey knocked down that second one. She's got 4 in the game.
They call a foul on Aubrey Dean. That is her first foul of the game. third team foul.
Collins elbow jumper, no good. Rebound bounces around. Throw it to the safety, but tipped away by Dakota Dean, and then she loses the handle on it. She was thinking 2 points before she actually got the 2 points and is knocked down. Gonna call a hand check foul.
That foul is on Hannah Burks, her second, team's fourth.
And be real honest, I thought that was a walk before it was a foul.
And they call the foul on Hannah Collins, her second, team's first.
We'll go back the other way, 4:55 to go. Jumper by Dean, no good. Body's tumbling as McCuston's jumper did not go in. Hannah Collins with it, gets it off for Lacey. Lacey's going to dribble to the lane and one. She's got 8 now in the game, starting to heat up. 22-14. She can make it a 7-point game if she can knock this one down.
On that possession, Hannah Collins slowed it down, which got Hannah Burks back on the defense, but it didn't matter. Then Lacey Collins got the and one.
22-14, misses the free throw. Hannah Collins dives out of bounds, about headbutts the wall, which would not have been good. And it goes back the other way. So 22-14 is the score. Off on the wing, underneath. Dakota Dean walks with it. We go back the other way. All right. Hannah Collins with it. Loses the handle, picked up by McCuston. McCuston gets it to Whitecraft. She's going to bring it across the timeline, has it outside, gets it off on the wing. Jumper, no good. That was Gristle. And it goes back the other way. So 3:58 to go here, first half, 22-14 the score. Collins checks out as Merkin checks back in. Corner jumper, no good. Gonna go back the other way. And Dean, no good. So Dakota can't knock that one down. Rebound underneath by Stout, knocked away, picked up, and back down inside, and then Dean throws it away. 22-14 the score.
3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first half.
Ball off for Collins. She's going to drive. No. Rebound inside.
They call a foul on.
That was Hoover with the rebound. She'll go to the line for a pair.
Michaela Brown. That is her first, team's fifth. Now Kingsville is in the bonus.
Free throw no good, one more to go. So Brown with the foul, Hoover at the line. 3:05 to go here, first half. And no good on the second one. Aberdeen brings it across the timeline, kicks it off for Whitecraft into the corner. They go with it off to the elbow for Brown. Now to Dean, and Aubrey Dean's jumper from the elbow, no good. Gonna call a foul on Brown again. And another foul coming up for.
That's on Michaela Brown
Kingsville.
again.
It's her second.
Her second, team sixth.
Merkin at the line. First one is good, 22-15.
She has 5 points, 3 of those off of free throws.
So one more to go here. One does not fall, gonna go back the other way. Dean will fire and connect. Make it 25-15, Aubrey Dean for three.
Back to a 10-point game with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half.
Collins has it volleyball line. Knocked out of bounds by Aubrey Dean on the far side. Schillenberger going to pass it in on the far side. Trying to get it in. And she throws that one away, but picked up by Collins, who was late to get over, but was able to chase it down. Get off to Hoover. Hoover looks, she would have had an open cutter, but she missed it. Out to Merkin. Merkin's got it, kicks it over to Stout. Stout gonna walk. And gonna go back the other way.
I think she tripped on her own feet.
Those feet didn't move when she wanted them to move, and she caused the travel there. Get it inside for for McCouston. We got a McCouston on one side, a Merkin on the other one. It's too many M's for me. Collins crossover dribble into the paint. Hoover blocked away off her foot, and back to Midway with a 10-point lead. 1:39 to go in the first half. Now we're back in action here. Across the timeline, they go with it. Three ball on the way, no good. A rebound on the backside by Brown. Brown kicks it off on the wing. Over to the elbow for Dakota Dean, no good. Rebound and a scrum forward inside. Jump ball, gonna stay with
1:21 left here in the first half. 25-15 Midway.
Up top. Dakota gets it over on the wing. Nothing doing there. Second attempt is good by McCouston. Makes it 27-15.
McCouston has 12 points.
Under a minute to go here, first half. Try to get into Collins, and Hannah nothing to do with it. And kicks it back out for Lacey. Lacey's got it out front. Kick it off. Jumper by Collins. No good. Hannah Collins can't knock it down. Going to go back the other way. Get it off to Dean. And Dakota Dean going to take it into the corner for Whitecraft. Whitecraft going to drive baseline. Doesn't like what she sees. Kicks it over the other side. No good. Paranoid Moore jumper that was no good. Back the other way. Stout goes with it. She cannot get it to fall. Rebound out of bounds. And it'll go back to Midway with 4.1. That should not have counted, but that was a drop ball down there. Nevertheless, they get the shot off, but it's 27-15, and we go to the half.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
One of the most important decisions you make is who cuts your hair. Don't trust just anyone. Trust Josh and the crew at Fades. From a simple cleanup to a full cut. Or maybe you need to look extra good for the big game with a design. They will take care of you. Coach Grammer trusts the guys at Fades, and so should you. Located just behind Sonic off McGuire. Go see them today or visit their Facebook to set up an appointment.
It always seems to happen. We buy new tires and a week later we run over a nail. Not a problem when you have purchased your tires at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You get the free flat repair for the life of your tires. On a budget, Young's has the best selection of new and used tires to save a little extra money. When the time comes for new tires, stop at the shop 4T's Trust to keep them rolling down the highway. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Everyone needs a little kickstart at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so head to Sonic of Harrison and kick away the afternoon fog. Grab an ice-cold drink full of caffeine and kickstart your afternoon and evening. The best part, 2 to 4 is happy hour, and drinks are half price. Grab an afternoon snack of cheesy bites or jalapeno poppers, or order on the app for happy hour anytime. Sonic Happy Hour, where you kick away the fog. Also, visit 4ts.com and sign up for the Sonic Kick Return Contest.
Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri, the third game of the William D. Gordon Holiday Classic. Midway up by 12 and 27-15 Midway.
27-15 Midway at the half, and we'll get ready for third quarter action and see if Midway can pull away a little bit here or if Kingsville can get back into the ball game. One of two things is going to happen. We'll see which one it is. So here we go. Waiting for Midway to come out, and they do.
Kingsville will have the ball to start the second half.
It'll be Berkston along with Dean and Whitecraft to start the second half for Midway. And right off the bat, Whitecraft fouls Stout, and she'll go to the line for a pair. Stout's only points of the game have come from the free throw line.
Foul is on Savannah Whitecraft, her first, team's first.
7:56 to go here as we're just underway in the second half. That one a little bit short. One more to go. Second one is good. Rattles it home. Makes it 27-16.
Kylie Stout, 3 points, all three of them from free throws.
Aubrey Dean over to Whitecraft into the corner for Dakota. Back out front, it's tipped up. Whitecraft gets it over for Aubrey Dean now. Aubrey Dean with it on the right side wing into the right corner for Dakota. Dakota back to Aubrey, spin it around the other way for Whitecraft. She's going to dribble the free throw line, kick it off. Jumper from the wing, short. Rebound by Lacey Collins, and she's going to push it up and push the tempo for Kingsville. Now Stout going to step around, walks with it. Going to go back the other way. Whitecraft with it, almost walked with it, picks it off to Dakota. Dakota going to drive baseline right past Lacey or Stout, and then it knocks it down. So Dakota Dean has been quiet most of the second quarter and finally gets points on the board here in the third.
Dakota has 8 points.
And those first 6 coming in the first quarter, so getting back on the scoreboard. That one is picked off by Whitecraft, off to Dean. And Dakota Dean puts it in for an easy deuce, and it's 31-16. Midway is almost doubled up. Kingsville here.
Dakota into double digits now with 10 points.
That one was thrown away by Kingsville. 15-point advantage for Midway here as we're underway in the second half. Get it off McCouston wide open and missed it. Just short-armed that one. Goes off and out of bounds. It in. Step in, Dakota Dean, no good. McCouston with it. Going to get rid of it. For Aubrey inside, they go to Burks. She's going to work her way in, throws it up, no good. McCouston with the board. She's looking to get rid of it, gets rid of it. And a drive by Dakota, no good. McCouston, no. Found by Hannah Collins.
They call the foul on Dakota Dean. That is her second, team second.
5:50 to go here in the third quarter. Get it off on the wing into the corner. Get it back up front. Spinning around now for Stout. Kicks it off for Hoover. Hoover with it. Now trying to do something with it. Tries to get it Schoenberger. Instead gets it off for Stout. Stout going to drive baseline. Doesn't like what she sees. Gets it off for Hoover. Hoover with it. And a foul called on Whitecraft.
Fouls on number 13, Savannah Whitecraft. Her second, team's third. White ball.
Gonna stay with.
I think Burke's got a tip on it.
Trying to get it inside. Back out. And Hannah Collins for two, make it 31-18. Hannah Collins' is first bucket of the game. Baseline for Dean. She's going to drive by. McCouston puts it back and cleans up the garbage. Make it 33-18. You need a player like McCouston on your team. Get those rebounds and putbacks, and she's done a good job of it today with 14 points. Collins jumper, no. Rebound by Dakota Dean. And Dakota Dean will bring it up. Now toss it off for Aubrey. Aubrey going to go across the timeline. Have it into the corner. Underneath they go. McCouston. She puts it up and in for two more. She's heating up, and it's 35-18, 17-point advantage. Largest lead of the night. Is that 16 or 18 for McCouston? Loses the handle, does
16.
Stout. So 16 from McCouston. 35-18 our score. And back to Midway it goes. McCouston going to get a breather here. Ooh, got away with the travel right there. Dakota Dean can't knock it down. Whitecraft back between the circles for Aubrey. Off for Dakota. Dakota goes in hard that time, and they're going to call her for the offensive foul.
Fouls on Dakota Dean. Her third, team's fourth.
Hannah Collins with it out front. Kicks it into the corner for Lacey. Lacey drops it off. Now a steal by Aubrey. And Aubrey Dean puts it in for two. And it's 37-18.
Stops, pops, and drops.
Collins back the other way. Lacey Collins with it. Volleyball line. Left side goes to the left side wing with her dribble. Going to skip it over to the right side wing for Stout. Stout looks at the elbow for Hannah Collins. Now goes top of the key with a dribble. Kicks it off in the corner for Lacey. And Lacey tried to feed it downstairs for Schoenberger. Knocked out of bounds by Dean. And it'll stay with Kingsville with 2:51 to go here in the third quarter.
Addison is in for Dakota Dean.
Probably don't want her to pick up her fourth foul with 2:51 and in control here in the third. Hannah Collins reach-in foul going to be called on Burks. And Hannah Collins will go to the free throw line.
And that foul is going to be called on number 1, Hannah Burks. That is her third, team's fifth. Kingsville now in the bonus.
Hannah fouled Hannah. Free throw is good by Collins. She's got 3 in the game, 37-19. One more to go. Second one no good, 37-19 our score, 18-point lead.
Yeah. She did not have her feet set there. That foul is on Lacey Collins, her first, team's first.
All right, across timeline, Lewis comes with it. Try to get in the corner for Whitecraft. Long pass from way up top down in that corner. Collins read it and deflected it out of bounds. Handoff out front as Stewart hands it to Aubrey Dean. Now to Lewis. Back out front they go. Aubrey Dean.
They call a block.
Can't turn sideways. I know she probably wanted it. I mean, it looked like the offensive player there made more contact, but when you turn sideways like that, they're going to call you on that foul every time.
The foul is on number 14, Sylvia Schroenberger. Her
Second. I believe.
second.
Lewis
Team
gets
second.
it. Try to get it inside. Jump ball. Going to stay with Midway as Stewart and Collins get tangled up. And another foul.
They're going to call it on number 00, Kylie Stout. Her first, team's third.
Going out of bounds. Going to go back to Kingsville with 2:05 to go. So that was a sloppy sequence there. Lacey Collins going to bring it up. 37-19 the score. 18-point advantage for the Lady Vikings. Skip it around for Stout. To Merkin. Now into the corner for Schoenberger. No good. Collins with the rebound, put back, no good. Now Schoenberger's tied up. Jump ball. Stays with Kingsville. So 1:35 to go here in the third. 18-point advantage. Collins spins, shoots, can't deliver. She is not the mailman today. Back the other way we go with it. Into the corner. Now back to Dean, and Aubrey going to fire a wide open three, and she buries it. 40-19 the score. Aubrey Dean with her second triple of the game.
10 points for Aubrey Dean.
Get it off on the wing. Ball knocked back at her by Dean from Schoenberger. Now Schoenberger has it back. Collins with it, trying to direct traffic. And Lacey kicks it in the corner, forced out. Back to Collins. Inside they go for Merkin. She's going to shoot it up and tipped away. Stays with.
.8 seconds left here in the third period.
Going to stay with them here. Held off of McCouston. It went off of her foot.
That substitution, McCouston came in for Burks.
So 40-19 the score. Still 49 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Feel like it's been a long third quarter. A lot of clock stoppages. That one goes in the backcourt. Chased down by Merkin. Over to Collins. Collins now with it over on the wing. Inside they go to Collins. That was Hannah. Back out to Lacey. Lacey fires a three and drains it. Lacey Collins for three. Her first of the game, and it's 40-22.
11 points for Lacey Collins.
To the corner they go for Whitecraft up front for Lewis. Now to Aubrey Dean. Aubrey's got it in the corner for Whitecraft. Goes to the elbow for McCouston. Kicks it over for Lewis. Lewis fires off the glass. No good. Rebound inside for Stout. 2 seconds to go. And no time left. That expires the third. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri. Start of the fourth quarter. Midway leads the Lady Tigers by 18, 40-22.
And we go to the start of the fourth quarter. And Midway trying to move into the championship side of the bracket. The winner of this contest will get Kip KC in the semifinal at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, first semifinal of our day. The loser will play Miami at 10 a.m. in the morning. The bucket was good. Did not see who that was.
That was Savannah Whitecraft.
So Whitecraft knocks it down. Makes it a 20-point game. Her first bucket of the game. Jumper no good. And it's going to go back the other way. Across the timeline, they go with it. To the corner they go. Good ball movement. No good, but Whitecraft with the rebound. Stripped away from her by Stout.
Looked like she stepped out of bounds there, but there was no call of out of bounds.
So Collins has it, gets it into the corner.
And Burks is in for Stewart's, and Addison Lewis is subbed out for Dakota Dean comes back in. She has 3 fouls.
So they get it off on the wing, no good. Stout and a rebound and a foul. They're going to call Dakota Dean on that one as well.
That's her 4th.
Yeah, quickly picks up her 4th.
The foul's on Dakota Dean. That is her 4th. Team's first.
Collins' first one is good, so Hannah Collins knocks that down, has one more to go here. 2-23 the score with one more to go.
Collins has 4 points. Now 5.
42-24. Burks hands off for Auberdean. Back to Burks. Walk with it. Turnover back the other way.
Down 18 are the Lady Tigers.
Stout no good. Rebound for Auberdean. She's just going to go coast to coast and knock it down. Make it 44-24. 30-second timeout. So that bucket is Auberdean. She's in double figures. She's got a 12 with 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 44-24 the score. Next game up on tap, it'll be the Heartland boys out of Belton, Heartland Christian, against the Cass Midway boys. Then we will have the Drexel girls versus the Windsor girls. And then we will have the Lutheran Knights versus the Windsor boys. The Chilhowie Lady Indians versus the Lutheran Knights. And the nightcap, the Drexel boys versus the Chilhowie boys. Those are the games on tap today. Anything to add, Brax?
Nope.
Braxton over here just taking care of business.
6:08 here left in the fourth quarter. Not Windsor. Midway is up by 20.
Try to get the ball in here, and they do. Back court and a travel. Schoenberger dribbled into that double team, fell to the ground, and they call her for the travel. Aubrey Dean to pass it in. It's an in to Dakota. Aubrey and Dakota playing catch out there. Kick it in the corner. Whitecraft gets it off for McCouston. Now they go backside for Dakota Dean, and she just stiff-armed it a little bit too strong on it. And it's going to go back the other way. Actually, it'll be free throws. Burks at the line.
Shooting 2 is Burks.
1 to go.
Her first point of the game.
45-24. 1 more to go for her. Second one, good. 46-24. Now there was a travel. Didn't see what happened there as I was writing that down. It looked like they
Turned it over.
quickly. Bernine looking to pass it in. She's going to float it into. Float it inside. McCouston. It's like Dakota Dean took one to the chops. Get it in, and right back to the line goes Hannah Burks. 46-24 the score.
The foul is on number 00, Kylie Stout. Her second, team second.
That one rattles in, rattles out for Hannah Burks. 1 more to go. 5:39 left in this one. Second one rams it home. That thing rattled hard in. 47-24. 23-point Midway lead. Third game in. We talked about these 4-5 matchups, Braxton, being close contests, and we still haven't had a close game in this one yet.
Yep, all of them have been blowouts so far. The one game that was close was Kip KC in Miami just for a little bit, and then Kip KC got away.
Yeah, first half was close in that one, and then they ran away with it. This one was close early, 14-7 late first quarter, but since then it's been all Midway, and they're up by 23 into this one. Collins trying to work the offense, gets it up for Schoenberger, gets it in the corner for Stout. Stout going to drive baseline. And they call that one on Hannah Burks.
That is her 4th foul. Team second.
Hannah Collins left a open from 3, but couldn't knock it down. Ball in, spinner, good by Merkin. 47-26.
They call that one on Aubrey Dean. That's her third. Team's third.
Been a slow moving second half here. A lot of whistles and fouls. Lacey Collins cut off by the defenders there. Kick it over in the corner. Schoenberger jumper no good. And McCuston with the rebound. Get it ahead for Whitecraft. She's going to slow it down with 4 minutes to go here. Now she dribbles in, rattles home. 49-26, back to 23-point game. Back up top, spin it around. Two ball on the way by Stout. 49-28, Stout knocks it down. We got a timeout. This one will be a full. We'll take a timeout as well. 49-28 our score, fourth quarter.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butterburgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care, believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back to Drexel, Missouri. 3:36 left in this fourth quarter. 49-28. Not Windsor, Midway.
Braxton is talking about the Windsor Greyhounds who will be up later on today. They get it inside for Burks, blocked away by Merkin. And
oh my. They almost didn't call that.
well, it looked like her toes were in bounds, but I think she put her heel down there.
Both of her heels were out of bounds.
Merkin loses the handle, travels, going to be turned over back the other way. Game 3 of 5, or sorry, game 3 of 8. 3 of 8 that we're on here. So 5 more to go after this one. Aubrey Dean with it on the wing. It goes to Whitecraft. She's going to drive baseline, hands off for Stewart, who is fouled and going to go to the free throw line. Whistle, whistle, whistle. Here is a whistle. Been a lot of those in this second half. 49-28 the score.
The foul is on number 5, Kirsten Merkin. Her first, team's third.
Free throw missed by Lewis. One more to go for her. Sorry, Stewart, not Lewis. Second one no good. Merkin with the rebound.
Did she make that first free throw?
She did not.
Okay.
Missed them both. Back the other way they go. The jumper no good by Collins. Inside, Merkin with the rebound. Head they go. 3 ball outside by Collins is good. 49-31, Hannah Collins.
Lacey
Collins. The ball to Stewart. She's got it. Now foul going to be called on
Lacey,
which will be the 4th team, I believe.
And that is Lacey's second, team's 4th. Final 2 minutes of this game.
Merkin with another rebound, stolen away by Wrightcraft, but back to Merkin. Get it inside. Schoenberger knocks it down. Makes it 49-33.
The basket good by Schoenberger. Foul is committed by number 15, Kennedy Stewart. Her third, team's fourth. And subbing in is Peyton Zumwalt. In for number 15, Kennedy Stewart.
Picked up by Whitecraft in the backcourt after the missed free throw. 49-33 the score. Whitecraft dribbles in, gets it stripped away, trying to get rid of it. Picked up by Collins, and Hannah hands it to Lacey. And Lacey going to get it down baseline for Schoenberger. She gets it out of the corner, back out to Lacey. Lacey going to dribble, drive, now kick. And Schoenberger three ball, no good. Merkin couldn't get it to fall. Back the other way it goes. Lewis with it, free throw line they go. Kick it off on the wing, jumper, no, misses that one. Good rebound inside by Midway, jumper no good. Hannah Collins with a rebound, hands off to Lacey with 1 minute to go in the contest. 49-33 the score. They're going to scoop it over to Hoover. Hoover's got it. Now back top of the key. Schoenberger now to Lacey. Lacey inside for Hannah. Hannah can't go anywhere with it. Baseline jumper. Merkin short. Rebound to Midway with 42 seconds to go.
30-second timeout
I think
by
they're just gonna
Midway.
do subs here, but
I think they're doing a real timeout, 30-second timeout.
she was saying she just wanted subs, but I believe the other lady wanted to go and watch.
It will be Midway's ball out of the timeout. 41.9 seconds here in the game.
So here we go.
I don't know what they called there.
Paranoid more with the double dribble, I believe. And Lacey Collins going to bring it back the other way. 49-33 the score. Jumper, Schoenberger, no good. Paranoid more, going to keep on going. 21 seconds to go. Ball tipped around. Jumper, no good. Going to go back the other way. That was Emma Peters who fired that one up.
10 seconds left. They can just dribble the clock out. Or are they going to look for a shot?
Hoover gets it stolen
2
away.
seconds, 1 second.
And that'll do it. Final score 49-33. So 49-33 the final. And I'll let Braxton add up his totals real quick. We will get his totals. I'll turn him back up here in a minute, and we will finish this broadcast out. Final score 49-33. It was 16-7 Midway after one, 27-15 Midway at the end of two, 40-22 at the end of three, and 49-33 the final score. 16-7 Midway in the first quarter, 11-8 in the second, 13-7 in the third, and then they were outscored 11-9 in the fourth, and gives us our 49-33 score. Midway never trailed in the ball game. Got the first bucket, led by as many as 9, and led by 9 at halftime, or at the end of the first, led by 12 at the end of 2, 18 at the end of 3, and they win it by 16 as they were outscored again in that fourth quarter. But that is where we are at, and that was the final score of 49-33. So we have 3 games done, 5 more to go here. The next up is Heartland Christian and Midway. I believe Braxton is ready with our totals. Braxton, take it away.
So, final score was
49-33.
and a game high 16 points for Keelan McCouston. And on the other side for Kingsville, Lacey Collins had 14, Hannah Collins had 5, Sylvia Schronberger had 2, Kirsten Merkin had 7, and Kylie Stout had 5. And on Midway's side, Dakota Dean, the freshman, had 10, Aubrey Dean had 12, Savannah Whitecraft had 4, Addison Lewis had 2, and Hannah Burks had 3.
And that rounds out our scoring, and that rounds out game number 3 for us today. We're going to take a timeout, send it back to the studio. If you want to join us, go to 4T's on YouTube, subscribe, and all the game links are on there, and you will get notified each time we go live. Your final score, 49-33. We'll be back with Heartland and Midway boys after this.